Hi Cancer, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do your reading today, and what we're going to do first is take your overall energy, and then we're going to take some oracle cards. It helps me to lay the groundwork to see how things are kind of going, and then we're going to take tarot and clarify, and after that I'm introducing my new deck, which I'm excited about. And so I am going to have like a little mini pick a card. If you have a question, think of your question, and then I'll put 3 cards face down and pick the one that's right for you, okay? And then once that's done, we'll close it out with a charm. Okay, so let's get going. Let's find out what your overall energy is. And about energy, anytime that you find this reading and you want to watch it, then it will be right for you, okay? Let's see, what do we have? Wise counselor. Unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. So any or all the above can apply here, okay? Now let's get a card. Excuse me. I think allergies are starting to get to me a little bit. My voice is cracking some. All right, let's see what we have. A rebirth is assured. So this is going to be a new beginning for you. In some fashion. We'll have to wait and get more cards. Now this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. You might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Loyal heart. Beautiful. So that is letting you know that you have somebody or something, I would imagine it's a somebody, that has a loyal heart for you, or you for them. All right. Disruption. And the disruption card can be seen as a challenging energy, but it can also be just kind of like a neutral. If you stop and think about it, how many times a day do you get disrupted? You know, it could be anything like a phone call while you're in the middle of doing something. Or it could be something, you know, that's a little bigger. Maybe we'll find out some more when we get the cards out. But yeah, it could have to do with your overall energy, you know, comparing traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you, which could be, you know, like a disruption in your lifestyle. Okay, let's see which first card is. A beautiful energy. You have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is very ambitious, enthusiastic, very confident, unafraid to speak up and be heard. She is the kind of energy that goes for what she wants, okay? I love her energy. Okay, let's see what else comes up. Temperance. This is saying you want harmony and balance in your external environment. So it's got potential that it could have something to do with the disruption card. And also your overall energy. The High Priestess. Beautiful energy. Okay, this is letting you know that you could be psychic right now, but definitely you're in tune with your intuition. And any questions that you have, it's saying, go within, use your intuition, your divine feminine energy, your higher power. All the answers that you're looking for, okay, lie within you. And here you have the Nine of Wands, which is telling you that for some reason at this time you feel the need to be very protective and defensive. It's almost like, kind of like here, where you're putting up a wall, none shall pass. And it depends on what's around it, the cards that are around it, and the clarification as to whether that's a challenging energy or a good energy. So we'll find out more in a minute. Okay, beautiful. Here's your new beginning. Right here, a rebirth is assured, the bat spirit. Here it is. This is talking about, it's a whole new way of thinking. Your mind is expanding, and I could see how that would fit in quite well with this wise counselor. Yeah, beautiful. So the way that you have been thinking is changing. It could be like the light bulb moment, an epiphany. Something in your life is causing you to change the way you think and feel about things. Okay, here is the very same energy that you have here. So that's the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. For some reason, you have been putting up a wall, being very protective, defensive. So I would say this disruption card is fitting in with that. So it might not just be a phone call. It might be something a little bit bigger. We will take cards for these, though. Just a second. Okay. Here, you're holding the world in your hands. You want to make a change in your life. And you know where you want to go. So here, this is like you're strategizing on how you are going to get there. And you might very well be leaving something behind. Something that no longer is in your best interest or suits you or fits you. And you have victory. So you are going to be victorious, which is beautiful. Okay, let's get a card for the first Nine of Wands and see what comes up. Page of Swords. Okay. The Nine of Wands, where you're being protective, defensive, is being clarified by the Page of Swords, which is saying that you are learning how to think clearly and communicate authentically, okay? Which looks like it's probably the catalyst that's leading you to your new beginning, where your whole way of thinking is changing. We're going to go ahead and get one, even though it's the same energy. We're going to get a clarifying card for this one as well. This one's to come out. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is a connection with a higher source. So you're going to a higher source to gain understanding, to learn, to find the answers that you're looking for. Okay? And so I would imagine what's going on here is causing you to learn how to think clearly and to communicate clearly as well. So it's not saying what's putting you in that energy. So let's get a card for disruption to see if maybe that will. Oh. Okay. You have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Which is the very same energy that you have here. So once again, it's the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. So it is not saying what is causing you to feel in this energy. But it is, saying, putting emphasis. The universe is putting emphasis on this new beginning, the one where your whole way of thinking is changing. You are opening up your mind to a whole different way of seeing things. And it keeps pulling me back to your overall energy, which we'll talk about again in a second. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands, which is an ending. And what this is saying is you are dropping all the burdens. So apparently you've been carrying around with you thoughts or something, and because of the swords energies, I would say it is thoughts, beliefs, something like that. And you are dropping them. So that is probably what has put you in this protective defensive energy to begin with, a certain belief that you've had. Now let's look at your overall energy real quick here. Unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas and see which is best for you. So yeah, let's get a card for that. I think, I keep getting pulled back to that, to your overall energy. I think that is where you're changing. It might not be that, it could be something else, but I get a pretty strong feeling about that. Okay, makes sense. The Four of Pentacles. What this is telling me is that you have been feeling very kind of uptight, wound tight, protective, not very movable in this energy, okay? And this energy is a challenging energy, so it looks like, I don't, of course, know any of the details, only you will, but it looks like you're realizing that this energy is not for you, okay? So your way of thinking is going from this narrow focus in this one area and changing into another area that is very good for you, very beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that card, you have strength. So you're very strong, and you tend to show your strength through kindness and compassion. All right? So now, pulling this together a little bit, your overall energy is one of, I would say, belief systems, something that you're believing or have been believing, and you're coming to a realization that it's not for you because you're uncomfortable in it, okay? And here, first card out is the Queen of Wands, who's very confident, ambitious, and goes for what she wants, right? So you're taking this on, which is creating harmony and balance. And you are using your intuition and your divine feminine energy, your higher power, to create this change, okay? And here, both of these, you have been feeling very protective and defensive in this energy. So you go within, you connect with your higher power, a higher source, and find out what is right for you, which is creating a learning energy, one where you're learning how to think clearly and communicate clearly. But to me, it's thinking. Your understanding of something is expanding, okay? So to me, that is where the disruption is. So to me, this disruption isn't a negative at all. It is a change, something that you're changing from one way to a different way, one that you feel is your truth. And I do get this feeling, not that it's, written here at all, but that this uncomfortable energy you've been in for a while. Okay, so you are having a new beginning. It's here and here. It's clarifying the disruption, which takes me right back to here. And this is a whole new way of thinking, a new understanding. So now you are leaving this behind and going for this beautiful energy that you love, and you're victorious. And this loyal heart. So now what I'm feeling about this is you. You're going for something that you now really have a lot of belief in, whereas before I think you had doubts. Whatever this was, you were not comfortable in it. Okay? Let's see what the universe would like to share. Okay, let's see what the first card is. Page of Wands. Beautiful energy. Love this energy. Okay, this is where you want to start something new, and you're extremely passionate about it, okay? Which is beautiful. It fits right in here. But you're so passionate, and you want to do it so bad that it is very hard to hold yourself back. You don't want to take the time to just kind of hang out and learn. You want to get this started yesterday. It's very, very passionate. Really wanting to go forward. Yeah, I love that energy because of the passion that's involved. All right, let's get another card. Queen of Cups, another beautiful energy. The Queen of Cups is very trustworthy. She is the mother archetype. And what she does out of love. Because that's who she is. She's all about the love. And so I'm sure this plays part here. Either you are taking on this energy or you know somebody with this energy. And there is communication between you or help between you. But it could be you. I kind of get the feeling, though, it might be somebody you know, because if you look at the Page of Wands, they are looking right at the Queen, and the Queen is looking at them. Okay. Beautiful. Judgment. So this reading is almost like a book. It almost reads like a book. Here, this is saying, now you are tuning into a higher frequency. You are raising up. It's a huge awakening for you. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, awesome. So yeah, expect a new beginning, okay? And a beautiful one. Let's go ahead and go to the next part of the reading. If you have any questions or I was trying not to destroy how I had the cards laid out, not working. Anyway, if you have a question about this reading or anything, I'm going to put out 3 cards and you pick the one that you feel is right for you. Okay? There's number 1. Number 2. One more. Okay, and number 3. Are you ready? Okay, card number 1, look for a sign to help you find your answer. Number 2, reconsider. And number 3, there is no need to worry. I hope this helps. Okay, let's give it a chime. You have inspire, be inspired, inspiration. Okay, very, very nice. Thank you so much. I really hope this helps. Have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.